Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Rekha Chabra, your maths teacher. Students, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Learn mathematics. Students, in the last video I introduced the new topic relations and functions, in which we discussed the basic concepts of Cartesian product, what is the meaning of relation and different types of relations. Now, going forward, I will discuss few questions of exercise 1.1 based on our NCERT. Before we start discussing the questions, let's do a quick recap of equivalence relation. A relation is equivalence if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive as well. What is reflexive relation? When AA in R for all A in set A. AA in R means all the doublets are there in the relation, like 1 1 2 2 3 3. Symmetric relation means AB in R, this implies BA also in R in the same relation. Means if 1 2 is in relation, then 2 1 should also be there in the relation. Transitive means if AB and BC are in the relation, then this implies AC also in the relation. Let's take question number 1. Here set A is given and some relation is defined as 3x minus y equal to 0. 3x minus y equal to 0 means y equal to 3x. Now first of all we will write the relation in the roster form. We'll check one by one. Let's take x as 1. If x is 1 then y is 3. Do we have 3 in this set? Yes, we have. So this ordered pair 1 and 3 will come in the relation. If x is 2, y is 6. 6 is also the element of this set. So yes, this ordered pair will also come in the relation. X is 3, so y is 9. 9 is also there. So this is also part of relation. 4 and 12. This is also in the relation. But if we take x 5, then y is 15. 15 is not the member of this set. So it means 5, 15 will not come in the relation. We basically have 4 ordered pairs. Now we have to check one by one reflexive, symmetric and transitive. For reflexive, we check all the doublets. Do we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 up to 14, 14 in the relation? We don't have. So this is not reflexive. Symmetric, we have 1 3 in the relation, but do we have 1 3 1 in the relation? We don't have, because if we have AB then we should have BA also. So this is not symmetric. Now if we talk about transitive, we have 1 3 in the relation, we have 3 9 also in the relation, but we don't have 1 9 in the relation. So this is not transitive. So R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Next question, third part, A is this set and the relation is y is divisible by x. Y is divisible by x. In reflexive we talk about doublets, so this will be true for all the numbers because every number is divisible by itself. So x is there in the relation for all the numbers. So R is reflexive. Now let's check symmetric. For symmetric, let's take this pair 2 4 is in the relation, because the relation is second number is divisible by first. 4 is divisible by 2. But do we have 4 2 also in the relation? 2 is also divisible by 4. This is not true. So this is not symmetric. Now let's check transitive. For y, if y is divisible by x, z is divisible by y, then surely z is divisible by x. This we can understand with the help of this example. If we take this pair 1 2, this is in the relation because 2 is divisible by 1. We take 2 4. So 4 is also divisible by 2. Then we have 1 4. This is also in the relation because 4 is definitely divisible by 1. So if this will happen, that x y, y is divisible by x, y z, z is divisible by y, then definitely x z, it means z will be divisible by x. So it means this is transitive. Let's take fourth part, x minus y is an integer. Here for reflexive we will take same numbers, x minus x is equal to 0 and 0 is an integer. That was the relation, that difference should be an integer. So x belongs to relation R is reflexive. Now if we talk about symmetric, If x minus y is an integer, then definitely y minus x is also an integer, because negative of an integer is an integer. Let's take two numbers 3 and 1. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. But what about 1 minus 3? That is minus 2. Both are integers. So if x minus y is an integer, y minus x will definitely be an integer. Now let's check transitive. If x minus y is an integer, y minus z is also an integer, then definitely x minus z will be an integer, because x minus z can be expressed as sum of these two integers, and sum of any two integers is always an integer. When we will add these two, then y minus y will be cancelled and x minus z will only be left. So this is transitive. So R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive as well. Fifth part, x is wife of y. If x is wife of y, here for reflexive we have to talk about the same number. So x and x. How is it possible that a person is wife of herself? This is not possible. So R is not reflexive, because x and x are both same person. Now let's check symmetric. If x is the wife of y, then y is definitely husband of x. Y cannot be the wife of x. So if xy belongs to R, yx is not in the relation. So R is not symmetric. Now here pay attention. If x is wife of y, then y cannot be the wife of anybody else. So if xy belongs to R, but yz does not belongs to R, so R is still transitive. So R is neither reflexive nor symmetric but transitive. Question number 2. A less than equal to B square is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive, we have to check, and the relation is defined on real numbers. So A. If the relation is reflexive, we have to talk about the same number A and A square. Both the places same number will come. Now let's check by taking some values of A. If we take A as 1, so this relation is valid, because 1 is less than equal to 1 square. Then 2 is less than equal to 2 square, means 4. So this is also valid. But what if we talk about fractions? 1 by 2 is less than equal to 1 by 4. This is not true. So it means this is not reflexive for all the real numbers. Now let's check symmetric by taking some values. Here, if this is true, A is less than equal to B square, then B is less than equal to A square should also be true. So 2, 3, we have taken the values of A as 2 and B as 3. A square, 2 square 4, 3 square 9. Now let's put the values in these relations and verify. A means 2 less than equal to 9. This is true. Then 3 less than equal to 4. This is also true. But this is not true when we take the value of A as 2 and B as 5. So this is not symmetric. You can also check by taking some other values. Now let's check transitive. Again same way. A, B, B, C and then A, C. If these two are true, then third should also be true. Okay, so we have checked by taking few values. You can see this table. This is not true when we take 2 minus 2 and minus 1. You can also check by taking some other values. So therefore the relation is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. So students, hopefully you must have understood these type of questions, how we verify and how we check which type of relation is there in the given question. Please try these questions yourself now. Thank you very much.